Hey everybody, my name's Danielle Redner and I'm the Global Vice President of Training with Stella & Dot. And I just wanted to jump into these online, very fun virtual Meet Stella & Dots right now and give you a couple of tips that I've noticed over the years. I've been in the business for 20 years, working with Stella & Dot for the last 8. But before that, I was a leader in the field for 12 years, leading two great big teams to success and helping lots of other female entrepreneurs get their businesses off the ground. And I always noticed the same concerns that everybody has. So you might be having them right now too. And I thought it was the perfect time to just be super honest and have a really direct conversation about them. So often when you're thinking about something like this, the first thing that comes into your mind is, but I don't know how to do it. And that's actually perfectly fine because most of our stylists, in fact, the overwhelming majority will tell you they didn't know how to do this when they joined either. And that's actually kind of what I do is I've spent my career learning what not to do so that I can help you figure out what to do. And we'll share that with you through all of the great training resources that you have from us corporately, and then also from your amazing sponsor, who's your number one line of, attack and planning. And she has done this before, so she's a great resource for you. So don't worry if you don't know what to do. Actually, it'd be kind of weird if you did, right? It's like anything worthwhile. Anything I've ever done worthwhile in my life, I didn't know how to do it before I started doing it. I knew either, right? But you just put one step in front of the other and start learning. Number 2, I'm scared of failing. And sometimes that doesn't sound like that. Sometimes it can sound more like, well, what if, or I don't know. But really at the core of it, what it's saying is, if I say I'm going to do this and I put myself out there, what if I fail? What will my friends, my family, my husband, my kids, what will they think of me? And you know what I've found over the years? That most people really step back and admire the courage of someone who does something they've always wanted to do. So sometimes what may look like lack of support is actually people just caring about you and also wishing that they had the courage to do the same type of thing. So don't be afraid of failure, be afraid of never trying. It's kind of become my motto. And then finally, you might be thinking, well, I don't want to bother my friends and family. Neither do I. Here's a little tip. I actually haven't done any business with my friends and family other than, my mother, who I do a trunk show for every holiday season for 18 of my 20 years in business. I don't want to be that person either. So that's what this business is all about. It's about teaching you how to get beyond and run a long-term sustainable business. And we always say, if you had a restaurant, you only ever fed your friends and your family, you don't need a restaurant to do that. That could just be called your kitchen. We're not about running kitchens. We're about running businesses around here. So you'll learn very quickly how to get beyond friends and family. And by the way, when they help you to get started, they're getting tons of free style rewards, especially in our busiest season of the year too. So it's actually not that bad. So if you're thinking to yourself, okay, that sounds good, but maybe not now. Maybe now's not the right time. I would ask you one final question. If not now, when? With the extra $100 this month and our highest retail season of the year ahead of us, couldn't really find a better time. I've started businesses 3 times, always in August. Coincidentally, it wasn't even by design, but I will tell you that then having that fall runway for me, because in this business, you're an airplane, not a helicopter. You need a little time to get going. So by the time you sign up now in October and you get your business off the ground, you'll really optimize November and December, our busiest selling season of the year. So I ask you, what have you got to lose? And I hope that you'll decide to join us. But of course, if you don't, you're going to want to have a trunk show and get some great product and some great style rewards anyway, like these reversible earrings, which can be worn either way. You can't really see. And my favorite classic, the Pegasus, which I decided to rock with this camo shirt today to show you that actually anything goes with camo. Anyways, thanks for joining in, and we'll be talking to you in the chat.